what's up? It's Emily, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story that's kind of scary. I haven't really told that many people about it. It's really crazy, but I thought that you guys should just know. This is the story of the time I was being stalked. So years ago, when I was a little bit younger, I would always take cookies out to my grandma's house. And a lot of times we would drive to my grandma's house, but today it was really nice and my mom let me walk, which I'm surprised she actually did because she lived pretty far away from me, but my mom did let me walk to her house. So she gave me like this cute little basket to like hold my cookies in, and I got my jacket on and I left. So like I said, my grandma lived pretty far away. She lived in a very woodsy area, and I decide, smart me, that I'm gonna take a shortcut through the woods to get to her house, because that was just my child mind thinking that that was safe. So after a little bit of walking, I had a feeling that somebody was following me, and I kept turning around and nobody was there, and it was at the point where I started hearing footsteps behind me, and I was starting to get really scared, but I was like, Emily, you need to pull yourself together, you can do this, you know, whatever happens, you'll be fine. So finally, the noises started getting louder and louder, and I finally turned around, and there was a guy standing there, and he was just staring at me, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I was so scared. So I just started walking faster, and then he ended up coming up to me, and he tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, okay, I need to remain calm. So he tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and he said hi. He was acting really nice, and he just said, what's in my basket? And I just told him it was cookies for my grandma. She really wanted me to get them, and I really needed to get to her house. And he was like, okay, that's nice, cool. And he left, and I was like, okay, swag, I'm good. So I keep walking, and I'm about halfway there, and he's back. I don't think he ever left the woods. I feel like he followed me that far. Maybe he took a different way, and he met me at that point. I don't know. But he was back, and at this point, I didn't know if he was just watching out for me or if he was trying to like take my bag, because like I'm protective over my mom's cookies. Like, she made those for my grandma, and she's getting them no matter what. So the guy comes up to me again, and he's like, what's in your basket? And I'm like, these are cookies for my grandma. Like, I really need to get to her house. And at this point, I was really scared. I was like, I really need to go. I'm sorry, mister, but you know, I need to get out of here. So I walked faster this time. I was walking faster, and I was almost there. I was at the point where I was like skipping through the forest because I was just going fast, trying to get to my grandma's house, and I didn't see him again in the woods. So I finally get to my grandma's house, so relieved that I'm out of the woods and away from this creep psycho that is trying to steal my cookies or take me away or whatever he wanted with me. So I go into her bedroom because she was always laying in her bed, and she had the blanket over her head. And I was like, hi grandma, like I'm here. And she was like, oh, hi honey. But like, her voice sounded so different. Like, it did not sound like her at all. And I was like, oh grandma, like your voice sounds really funny. And she's like, oh no, it's fine. And she kind of like moves the blanket down so she can see me, but she still has it over her face. And her eyes were so big, like I thought she saw a ghost or something. And I was like, grandma, your eyes are really big. And she said, all the better to see you with. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it was just a really creepy thing to say. And then she pulls it down a little bit more, and what do I find out? It's not my grandma that's in that bed. It is the guy that was in the woods that was in that bed. And I start freaking. He grabbed onto me, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do at this point. And honestly, I thought he was gonna kill me. So I was screaming for my life, like so loud, and he was just laughing in my face. And I was so terrified. And finally, I just hear a window shatter out in the kitchen, and I was like, oh my God, who's here now? Who's here now? And luckily, it was this guy that was cutting down trees in the forest, because not all the forest was my grandma's. And this guy comes into my house, and he takes his axe, and he just goes at the man, and he's like hitting him with the axe and stuff, trying to just get him away from me. Finally, this man ended up killing the guy that tried to kill me. And I know it was terrifying, but I was so relieved that he was there, because he saved me. And I found my grandma, and I just hugged her, and I was so happy. And I gave her my cookies, which I said that I would, and it was just such a crazy story, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. I really hope that you liked my retelling of the story Little Red Riding Hood. If you want more Storytime parodies like this, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos by moi. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see all you guys next time. Bye!